Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A Hazleton woman woke up to the sounds of gunshots, then found she had been shot in the arm early Sunday morning. The 25-year-old unidentified victim sustained a non-life-threatening gunshot wound to her upper right arm, which investigators say came through the wall of the home. Police responded to the reports of shots fired shortly before 4 a.m. in the 600 block of James Street. Just moments later, they received a call about a gunshot victim in the 800 block of North James Street. The officers found the woman bleeding from her upper right arm. She was then taken to a local trauma center for treatment. The investigation into that shooting incident is ongoing, and if anyone has information, they're asked to call 911 or the Hazleton Detective Division. A Hazleton man was convicted for drug distribution resulting in death. A jury found 48-year-old Luis Antonio Zayas guilty after a 4-day trial in federal court. He sold what he believed to be heroin to a pregnant woman July 6th of 2016. The drug was actually 100% fentanyl. The woman overdosed and died. The unborn baby also died as a result of a lethal level of fentanyl. Zayas could now face life in prison. One person was displaced after an early morning fire in Foster Township. Firefighters were called to 266 Silver Maple Lane around 12:30 this morning. The homeowner noticed a glow from an electrical outlet and smelled smoke. Crews got to the home just as flames broke out, but had it quickly contained. Foster Township crews were assisted by Freeland, Hazel Township, Valley Regional, and Denison Township. That fire being investigated by a state police fire marshal. A car rolled downhill into a home in Freeland after suffering vehicle failure early this morning. Police were dispatched earlier this morning to a motor vehicle accident involving a vehicle that rolled into a home on Chestnut Street in Freeland.
On our arrival, we found a Subaru station wagon with its rear end into the house. Upon speaking with the operator, it was determined that the transmission on the vehicle had failed as she was going up the hill. She tried to get it in the park, was unable to. The vehicle rolled back down the hill and she panicked and ended up into the house.
The vehicle was towed away, but the driver was not injured. A man wanted by police was found in a home near Pine Grove trying to disguise himself by wearing a woman's wig. 47-year-old Stephen Lucas of Gillette was being sought by authorities on warrants from Schuylkill, Lebanon, and Dauphin counties. Police received information he was residing at a home in Washington Township. When they converged at the home, they found Lucas with the wig and also 41-year-old Christopher George, who had warrants out of Schuylkill County. Both men were taken to the Schuylkill County Prison. 2 men were arrested after a drug deal early Saturday morning in Minersville. An investigation by authorities revealed that 21-year-old Joel Dettell of Reading was in the borough on Saturday to sell drugs. He was a passenger in a vehicle driven by 23-year-old Kendall Donjour Clark, also of Reading. After the deal took place, police moved in and took both men into custody. They found meth with a street value of over $12,000. Clark was a fugitive of probation and parole and wanted by the FBI. Both men were charged with possession with intent to deliver or manufacture a controlled substance, among other charges. They were arraigned and taken to the Schuylkill County Prison, unable to post $100,000 straight cash bail. Shots rang out in the city of Wilkes-Barre at a shopping plaza Sunday morning. Police were called to the South Main Plaza shortly before 3:30 to reports of shots fired. There were no injuries reported. Police collected evidence at the scene. The investigation is continuing. Anyone with information about the incident is being asked to call Wilkes-Barre Police at 570-208-4200. Coming up on WYLN News, the Pennsylvania budget coming down to the wire, plus another candidate in the race for the White House. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. How about that weekend weather? It's not gone, but it may be taking a bit of a break. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer is more than just a great place to grab 6-packs to go. You can also enjoy great draft beer, including their exclusive Three Ornina milk stouts. Take it to go in a crowler or mix and match bottles of your favorite craft beers. Or just cool down with one of their slushies. Check out the Georgetown Pub Fare menu, including their Flight and Bites with your choice of sauces and 5-ounce draft beers. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Don't forget to check out their website and Facebook for tasting events. Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer in Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Hazel Township supervisors officially decided Friday afternoon to make the area surrounding the village of Harwood an industrial zone. Residents tried to fight the decision that now paves the way for industrial warehouses in an abandoned mine area that's been reclaimed by nature. The old mines in the rezoned area will need to be filled in and then sit for at least 5 years before development can take place. It's being estimated that it'll take about 10 years before Hazel Township residents would see the building of any warehouses. Officials say a fire in a Philadelphia refinery struck by explosions and a pre-dawn blaze last week has been extinguished, and an investigation has been launched into what caused it. Fire department and city officials say the blaze at the Philadelphia Energy Solutions refining complex was extinguished Saturday afternoon. The fire department's hazmat unit and the public health department are still monitoring air quality. No threat to public health has been reported. A company is issuing a voluntary national recall of a baby formula powder sold exclusively at Walmart. According to a news release, Perrigo Company is voluntarily recalling over 23,000 containers of the product because of the potential presence of metal foreign matter. The recall only includes one lot of the 35-ounce, 922-gram containers of Parents' Choice Advantage infant formula milk-based powder with iron. Perrigo says they issued the recall out of an abundance of caution. People who may have purchased the product should look on the bottom of the package for lot code C26EVFV and a use-by date of February 26, 2021. Consumers who purchased the recalled product should stop using it and can return the product to any Walmart store for a refund. Anyone with questions about the recall can contact Perrigo Consumer Affairs at 866-629-6181. The $34 billion budget in Harrisburg is top priority into this final week of the fiscal year. Today, the legislature agreed to a deal that has more money for schools and no new taxes, but it does not contain a minimum wage hike. The week also will be crucial to the policy agendas of Governor Tom Wolf and top lawmakers. They're rushing to use the deadline pressure of budget talks to strike deals. The state spending plan for 2019-2020 is due July 1st. Luzerne County Council will be reviewing a vehicle registration fee that was placed on county residents beginning in January. The fee was approved so that it could generate around $2.8 million to go toward the repair of county-owned roads and bridges. PennDOT also provides a match of $2 million per year for the repairs. When council approved the fee last year, it was supposed to be a $5 renewal fee for 2 years, not $5 per year. Councilwoman Sheila Seidman wants to revisit the fee and decide whether to rescind it because the policy in place is not what council agreed to last year. County Council meets Tuesday, 6 o'clock at the Luzerne County Courthouse. An ambulance association in Carbon County has received over $4,000 in donations thanks to volunteers. Since the beginning of the year, volunteers in Weatherly have raised $4,600. The latest fundraiser was the Weatherly Hill Climb Association's pit party. The ambulance raised just over $900, and the Little League matched that for the ambulance group. There have been other fundraisers so far this year. Last fall, an Ambulance Association representative said it was running at a $75,000 annual shortfall and had enough money to operate for another year. Officials say so far the annual membership fund drive letters that went out have also come back with good returns. Former Pennsylvania Congressman Joe Sestak has become the latest Democrat to enter the presidential race. The retired Navy admiral, who calls himself Admiral Joe on his campaign website, joins a crowded Democratic field seeking the nod to challenge President Donald Trump. He was launching his candidacy Sunday afternoon at a Veterans Museum in Waterloo, Iowa. Coming up on Mifflinville's News Choice, we're riding the train from Mountaintop to Jim Thorpe in July on Community and You. Plus, this weekend, celebrate Patchtown Days, Italy, at Eckley. Stay with us.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
It's Hemi again from All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua to let you know we're going topless during the Jeep Celebration event where you get the lowest prices and no sales gimmicks. So head into summer in a new Jeep from All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram where there's no bones about getting dealer invoice pricing every day.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
Welcome to Community and You, and we are going on the train. Choo, choo, choo with Michelle Riley from the Mountaintop Rotary Club. Where are we going?
Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Well, once again, we are going to Old Historic Jim Thorpe, just like we did last year when you made the trip with us.
It was fantastic.
Yes. We go through the Lehigh Valley Gorge, the beautiful trails through a couple tunnels over the river. It's gorgeous.
But you've changed things a little bit this year.
You know what? We did it in September last year to try
Yeah.
to catch some fall foliage, but seemed to work out better in the summer. So it will be Saturday, July 6th.
Saturday, July 6th. Mark that down on the calendar. Now, before we even talk about the ride, how do we get tickets?
So we can get tickets 3 different ways. You can go to Eventbrite. You can even Google RotaryTrainRide.com. You'll find it. The tickets are available there online, as well as at the Century 21 Smith Horgan office in Mountaintop, which is located right on Route 309. It's actually 69 North Mountain Boulevard. Or you can mail to our P.O. Box office, P.O. Box 244, a check, and then we would have your tickets at the will call table for you.
And you also have a Facebook page.
We do have a Facebook page, so the Rotary Club of Mountaintop, so you can check us out, and there'll be more information on there about the train as well.
Let's talk about the train. Last year, is it the same engine?
It's going to be the 425,
Oh,
that
the
beautiful
425.
engine.
You
yeah,
can't see it
It's like
real
the
well, but we'll give it to you better.
Sports car
Yeah.
of steam engines. So yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful piece. This will be our 5th time taking it out. They're kind enough to let us use it once a year, so we're excited about it. It gets a big draw.
Hi, Matt. We have to say hi to Matt.
Hi, Matt.
he was the train buddy last year.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
it's
you
fun.
did such a wonderful job as hostess.
Thank you so
Went
much.
to all the different cars.
Right. We have an EMT or a paramedic on board, so we make sure we go through all the cars and introduce him to everyone in case someone needs any assistance. We have hand out brochures of everything you can do in Jim Thorpe, so all of the museums and the restaurants, lots of things to do there while you're in town. Go shopping.
And you're talking about the fact that it leaves from Mountaintop.
It does, absolutely.
How does that work?
So Penobscot Train Yard is where the train will be parked. I actually bring it the night before and they let it run all night long. The parking though will be at the Mountaintop Host Company #1, which is very close by, not even a quarter mile away. You park there and then we bus you down to the train, and then when we come back, we'll bus you back up to your cars. It only takes 20 minutes at the most to get everybody to their cars at the end of the day.
And what
Very quick.
a ride.
It's beautiful.
And it's so much fun, the people.
Out waving to you when you drive by.
Yeah,
Some
they're-
people, they chase the train.
From
At
a-
every intersection, you see the same people again.
Well, I noticed that. We kept saying, there's that yellow car again. Well, he's there and he's there and he's there.
Right.
It really, it's
Yeah.
quite a spectacular event.
Yeah, they set their tripods up for their cameras when this one rolls into town because it is a beautiful engine.
Now,
Gorgeous.
Jim Thorpe, lots of things to do.
Lots to do in there. And again, we'll hand pamphlets out with all of the restaurants and the shopping and the museums. There's the prison there that you can go tour, Asa Packer Mansion. There's actually 2 buildings there. But yeah, so much to do and see.
And
it's beautiful.
I have to
Historic
caution you. I have to caution you. Get to those things early because
Yes.
as soon as you get off the train, everybody's there. We waited. We actually went and ate and took our time. And by the time we got there, they were like, "Oh well, we might have a few more, but that."
I see.
So and the day goes by so fast.
It does. Well, so we depart at 9:30 in the morning. We start boarding at 8:30 in the morning, depart at 9:30, and then we get you back into Mountaintop about 5:30 p.m. So it's just enough time. It's like a full day, but not too long.
It is perfect. And the other cool thing, if you haven't ever been, I've been on a train or 2, but nothing like this. The seats. Yes. So you bring the gang with you, and they can sit and look at each
Face
other.
each other, right?
Yeah.
They flip back and forth. It's
And
really cool.
then you don't have to fight about who's going to see where you were going or where, because you can
Absolutely.
switch them around the other time.
Very true, very true. It's so much fun. Fun for all.
Yes, it is. Now give everybody once again all of the details because tickets must be going pretty fast.
Tickets are going fast, so you want to call today and get your tickets. It will be Saturday, July 6th. We will be, you can get tickets from Eventbrite. So those are your online tickets. You can also come to Century 21 Smith Horgan office in Mountaintop, located on Route 309, or send the money in an envelope to our P.O. Box 244, Mountaintop, Pennsylvania, and then we would have your tickets at the will call table. As with Eventbrite, your tickets will be at the will call table because you must have a ticket to board the train.
And what are we talking? How much money?
The train company sets the price at $70 per ticket.
And that is just well worth it. You are going to have a blast. Here it is. We'll have it all up on the screen, so don't try to sneak into your TV right there so you can read it. Michelle Riley, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a great pleasure talking to you. Take care.
Worth the trip, and we hope that you'll join us again soon on Community and You.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
A sense of self-worth, of purpose after war. It can be found by having the courage to learn new things and experience new adventures. We develop confidence through accomplishment. If you're a combat veteran struggling with the scars of war, consider getting into the outdoors. The outdoors has really helped me cope, and it just might help you too. Get out of the house, experience life and the healing power of nature.
Watch Staff Sergeant Olson heal the wounds of war through outdoor activities. Watch Warrior Summit Outdoors.
The Rush Township Police Department received some life-saving equipment, all thanks to Tamaqua American Legion Post 173. Rush Township was one of 4 police departments that got Pop Shield ballistic shields for the safety and protection of its officers. The department thanked the Tamaqua American Legion for making the community safer. You don't have to leave the country to get a great taste of Italy. Eckley Miners Village Museum holding its annual Patchtown Days this weekend. The festival celebrates the heritage and contributions of Italian families who made Eckley their home. Historic demonstrations, village tours, live music, all part of the experience, which will also include representation of life in an 1800s coal patch town.
It's really great to see people come out and enjoy the site and really engage their heritage. Oh, it's terrific to see so many people and to have such great weather.
And it certainly was a good time had by all, and the weather, yes, did cooperate. A popular Hazleton park rededicated yesterday after undergoing some renovations. Altmiller Park on Laurel Street got $500,000 in renovations paid for through grant funding instead of taxpayer funds. 1 tennis court, 2 basketball courts, all restored or replaced. New lighting and other aesthetics also added. Mayor Jeff Cassat, along with Police Chief Jerry Speziale and Community Development Director Joe Zeller, all on hand at Sunday's event. A basketball tournament took place at Altmiller yesterday to celebrate the rededication. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Krugel's Georgetown Deli has been voted Northeastern Pennsylvania's best craft beer selection several years running. Krugel's is your craft beer headquarters, and gift baskets are available for all occasions. Krugel's is home of the Crowler. Fill your Crowler up in their tap system and keep your favorite beer fresh longer. Krugel's Georgetown Deli, Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com. For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. Packages are available to fit anyone's budget, and there is a restaurant and catering on site. The facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor parties, private parties of any kind. Call 570-384-2314. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.